Tomorrow marks the last day of early voting in Texas, and where Texans pick their preference for party candidates before the March 1st primary election. We teamed up with Emerson College Polling and The Hill to poll Texas voters.
The majority who responded said they are still concerned about our state's electric grid when asked as a cold front was approaching at the beginning of the week. Maggie Glenn looks at how that could impact the governor's race beyond the primary.
Texans are still concerned about our power grid.
82% they're either very concerned or somewhat concerned.
A major talking point for Democrat Beto O'Rourke.
Which is a very strong number that I think Beto's also banking on for his support in the next years for that memory to stay around.
Governor Greg Abbott weeks ago touting the grid's success during this month's icy winter event. In a hypothetical matchup for governor between Abbott and O'Rourke, the incumbent is still ahead by 7 points. O'Rourke is also taking aim at the financial impact of the crisis when market prices were maxed out at $9,000 per megawatt hour, even in the days coming out of the rolling blackouts. That impacts consumers.
Power prices are in the Austin area somewhere around 11, 12, 13 cents. This would be $9 per kilowatt hour.
O'Rourke calling that the Abbott tax. In federal court this week, then CEO of ERCOT Bill Magnus and ex-PUC Chair Deanne Walker testified the regulators were acting at the direction of the governor to do whatever it takes to keep the lights on. O'Rourke jumping on that new detail, tweeting, Abbott directed them to jack up the price of power. The governor's team slamming back, saying in a statement, Governor Abbott instructed everyone involved that they must do what was needed to keep the power on and to prevent the loss of life. While the governor did not specifically direct the regulators to keep prices high, the PUC chair is a government-appointed position, and ex-chairwoman Walker testified that an aide of the governor was there when the decision was made.
If the White House chief of staff tells something to an agency, that's the president speaking. In this case, the PUC chair appointed by the governor and the policy aide of the governor in that room.
Maggie Glenn, KXAN News.